We're talking about glutes, and with glute strength, people say, I want better glutes. In order to get better glutes, you need to know what glute is it you're after, and also what's your standard glute strength like. So you've got, if you look at your glutes, there's glute minimus, glute medius and glute max. Glute min and med basically are deeper muscles, and they work to stabilise the pelvis. So they're muscles that you want to work that keep the pelvis in line, as opposed to the glute max muscle at the back, which is the one that powers you along. So you need both. You need the glute min and med to hold you and stand you on one leg, and you need the glute max, so the big shape muscle, to power you backwards. If you haven't got glute max, obviously you don't have a lot of power, and if you haven't got glute med or min, you don't have a lot of stability. So we're going to run through a way to check what your glute med and min is like, because you really need to be on a stable base first, and then you can work on your power. Okay? So with your stable base, what we're going to look at is a single leg stance. So if I turn side on to you here, if I'm standing nice and upright, and I lift a single leg up to 90 degrees, what I don't want to see is that, or that, or that. So if I come front on again, you don't want to see that the body weight shifts, that you've really had to grab and use your adductors so that the hip heights change, or that you're leaning badly. Okay? So from a frontline view, feet, knees, hips and shoulders are in line, and all that happens is we float the knee up. Same on the other leg, we float the knee up. If you have a weak glute, if I float my right leg up, my left leg should stabilise me and my pelvis lengths are the same. If I have a weak glute on the left, what we'll see is that. The right hip drops, so it doesn't work. So if I turn around, my hip heights are level, I lift the knee up. If I'm weak, that happens. Okay? From a side view here, if I lift the leg up, I should be able to do it and stay level. I shouldn't need to lean back or lean forward or lean to the side. So what we're looking at is that your pelvic heights here, so hip bone to hip bone, stay stable as you move. They don't change height, either lower, generally they'll lower on the leg that you're lifting, and side views, we're not getting any shift around. What that tells us is that your ability to stabilise on that leg is good. You can hold your body weight and move this leg around and keep the pelvis support. Doesn't tell us a lot about your glute max strength, because that's your power muscle, but it does tell us that your stabilisers are working well. So first part of anything, if we're looking at your glute strength, we want to work out with your stabilisers, so your glute minimus and your glute medius, what they do. And the job of those muscles is to lift the leg out to the side. One of them does it and internally rotates the leg, which is your minimus, and the other one does it and externally rotates your leg, so turns the leg out, which is your medius. Okay? Glute max powers everything backwards. Alright, so have a go at those. See if when you're standing, can you lift the leg up and stay stable? The hip side that drops is because the glute on that side that you're stood on isn't strong enough. So if you're lifting your left leg up, you're testing the right. If you're lifting your right leg up, we're testing left. So have a look at yourself in the mirror, or get somebody to have a look for you, see how you go, and then we're going to be coming back with some work that you can do to strengthen glute med and glute min. So have a look out for those.